Okay. How does the campus acknowledge, recognize? Well, we'll do these one at a time. How does the campus acknowledge staff?
To me, the campus acknowledges our staff by really promoting a sense of wellness amongst each other. To me, it seems like our administrators do a really good job of trying to promote camaraderie among teachers and students, and I would say that they do a really good job at that throughout the year. They really don't let up on it, and that's something that you don't always see, because at a lot of campuses, it's, you'll have your orientation at the beginning of the year, and you'll have your staff development days, and there's a little bit of time for that, but for the most part, our administrators try to keep that going throughout the year, and I think that really helps our staff out.
How do they recognize staff?
On a weekly basis, our administrators send out shout outs to the staff, and whether it's through email or whether it's through a staff meeting that we conduct in the morning and after school, they're always very good about acknowledging best practices amongst teachers. They're really good about acknowledging any sort of teacher that has helped out a student. They also acknowledge the students for things that they've done. To me, at our school, there's a true sense of community. Our administrators really try to promote the fact that we are a family, and that we're in this together. So by recognizing each other for positive things that are done inside the classroom, outside the classroom, throughout departments, whether it's any of the core subjects or whether it's athletics or band or choir, they do a really good job of acknowledging everyone, and also the theater department as well. I don't know how that's conducted at other campuses, but at our high school campus, they do a really good job of that.
How do they celebrate the kids?
I can think of multiple times last year that our principal got onto the all call and really celebrated our students for athletic accomplishments, for theater accomplishments, for fine arts, band and choir accomplishments, and called out specific students, specific groups, and to do that and really show the kids that there is praise and there is good things to celebrate around our school. I think that's something that we always try to tell our administrators thank you for, and thank you for commending our kids, because they need to be recognized.
This is referring to last year, obviously, because we don't know about it this year.
Right.
Do you know what the campus vision was last year? Or I guess, do you have a sense of what the vision was? Because a lot of teachers that I've interviewed so far didn't know the specific vision. Because every time that a principal comes in, they've got a set vision. Would you say that you had a handle on what the vision was last year for the campus? And if you had to describe it, what do you think it was?
To me, I would say that probably our vision for our high school, and at least through Birdville ISD, it seems that our vision is to really promote community and family, and celebrate our kids, whether it's one at a time, whether it's an entire group of students, and I would also say that our vision is that we really want to engage all of our students, whether it's through classroom work or whether it's through extracurricular work. We really want to engage our kids and teach them what it means to be a good citizen. and a well-rounded learner and a lifelong learner. I would say that that's definitely, a vision not only amongst our campus, but, as education as a whole.
How does the campus use innovative thinking, risk-taking, or failures as a learning experience to promote the campus vision?
Could you repeat that question?
Yeah. How does the campus use innovative thinking, risk-taking, or failures as a learning experience to promote the campus vision?
Wow, that's let me see that.
We can go to the next one. What processes are used in improving morale, which moves the campus toward the realization of the vision? So what are some ways that morale was kept up throughout the year? You might talk about something about the football kids.
Yeah, speaking from my own personal experience to the school, being a teacher and a football coach, as well as a baseball coach, our leader and our administrator and our campus principal, Clarence Simmons, did a really, really, really wonderful job of promoting our athletes and especially our football team. Living in Texas, football is king, and we had a really, really difficult year, and even with the difficulties that we had, being a coaching staff that was new to the campus, Mr. Simmons bought in 100%, and he knew that we were working towards a goal. And we haven't achieved that goal yet, but he did a really wonderful job of promoting our kids week in and week out, because it's a difficult sport and it's time consuming, and those kids give everything that they have to participate in that sport. And there were several instances where Mr. Simmons developed something that I've never seen before, and was able to get some of our students over to home games, because they don't have rides or the necessary means to get there, and the transportation to get there. So for weeks in advance he planned, and he had an idea of what he wanted to do, and did a really, really amazing job of getting our students to our football games and supporting our team throughout our difficulties, and got our community involved as well. And when you're having a difficult season, still having that support behind you is really, really important. And I think that will, that'll help us this year, knowing that we have our school behind us and our community behind us.
How do you think the culture of the school encourages staff members to take risks to help out kids?
To me, the culture of our school,
or be innovative, I guess.
The culture of our school is do what it takes to help our kids be successful. And our administrators and our department heads are always behind us 100% if we want to try something that's maybe new, maybe something that's innovative. If it's something that we've learned over the summer, they have no problems with us letting try something. And if it fails, it fails, and then you learn from it and move on. And if something worked out of something that wasn't 100% successful, then you got something out of it. And that's the main thing to me, is that we're allowed to have some sort of freedom in our classrooms to figure stuff out, because it's a fluid situation in education, and it's something different every year. So you have to learn and accommodate your students and be there for them. You can't stop learning as a teacher. You got to keep learning as well.
What does the administration say about communicating with the community, and how do you feel that the campus has done at that?
I think our administration has done a wonderful job helping us and supporting us when we are trying to communicate with the community, whether it's a specific parent or a booster club or parents that want some additional help for their students, and they're always supportive of us, and it helps when you have your administrators that support you, because it tends to help working stuff out with the families and working stuff out with the parents, because it's got to be a total team effort. So having the administrators, the teachers, the coaches, band directors, choir directors, theater department, having everybody be able to communicate with one another and get the most out of those relationships with our kids and our parents, that really helps build that sense of community in our school.
How do you feel that a campus is improved by the educational leadership acknowledging or recognizing their contributions?
To me, it makes you want to come to work. When you can honestly say that you want to go to work and do your best, because you've got people who are going to recognize your efforts and support you. To me, that's huge, because not every campus is like that, and to have that sense of positivity and support from the people that are leading at the top, that just makes you want to go that much further and do that much better of a job, not just for your administrators and for the school district, but for the kids as well.
Because the kids see that.
Yeah, the kids can see that from top to bottom, it's a full effort to help them out.
All right, any other opinions on the campus vision of last year, or how the staff viewed what the vision was?
To me, I think that our administrators don't necessarily harp on a particular vision so much that we memorize it. I think that their actions and their leadership, that their vision is evident by the work that they do, and by supporting us, our vision to help every student succeed and become successful in a engaged learning environment. I think that's huge, because like I said before, it's a top to bottom effort, and the entire staff is doing whatever we can to help out the students.
All right. Thank you for conducting this interview with me.
Yeah, I appreciate your time.